Ho, ho, oh no! Your cat is in the Christmas tree again. They might end up on Santa's naughty list. Joey Claus and my little reindeer Prozac here are going to give you some tips on keeping your cat out of the Christmas tree without being a Scrooge and making the holidays more stressful for your cat. Meaning, no spray bottles, air canisters, tinfoil, or other methods that aren't very merry and don't work as well as people claim. Spread some goodwill to your cat this holiday season and get better results. Plus, you won't end up on Santa's naughty list. First, before you even bring in your Christmas tree, look at your home. Do you have places for your cat to climb? If you're trying to get away with not having any cat trees or places for your cat to do the very normal cat behavior of climbing, you really shouldn't be surprised when your cat goes after the Christmas tree. You're bringing in something that cats would naturally climb in nature, and it's an instinctual thing for them to want to go upward. Start by offering them a nice tall cat tower nearby, ideally one taller than your Christmas tree if you can find one that is that tall. If you can't find one that tall, taller does tend to be better. If all you have are really small cat trees, it shouldn't surprise you when your cat prefers going up the actual tree. If you're worried that your cat may fly like a reindeer onto the Christmas tree from the cat tower, move it a bit further away so they won't end up knocking over your tree. Speaking of the tree being knocked over, try securing it to a wall, because if something does happen, that keeps it from falling all the way over and you having a Christmas disaster. For additional security, you can do a second one to a different part of the wall, so then there's multiple things keeping the tree up. Next, let's remove any temptations for your cat. Anything that's too dangly, made of food, or looks like a cat toy should not be part of the bottom of the tree at a minimum. Cords and light should be covered so no chewing occurs. This can be done in a couple of ways. You can get a sturdy cord cover and poke holes for each light. This is time consuming, but if you have the time and drive, it works really well, especially if you get a thicker cord cover that's harder for your cat to pierce their teeth into. An easier option is using a cord cover that's Velcro based. I got one of these a couple months ago and I really like it because you can easily have cords coming out of different parts of it depending on what you need and where you need to plug things in. You don't need to poke holes into this and can just have the actual light stick out. A word of warning about cat safety around Christmas trees. Tinsel is probably best avoided entirely. It's shiny and tempting for cats, so you may end up with them swallowing it if they get to it, which is extremely dangerous. It's not worth the risk. The next strategy can be done in one of two ways, but the concept is the same. Block your cat from getting to the trunk of the tree and climbing it. There's a reason that they make wall-mounted cat climbers that are about the diameter of a tree. It's easy for cats to grip onto them and shimmy their way up. This also prevents them from getting to the tree water if you have a live tree, which is both dangerous for the cat and for you, because if the tree dries up, it becomes a festive fire hazard, and you probably don't want to be spending your holidays in a pile of ash. Option one is you fill up under the tree with a lot of bulky and heavy presents. These could be actual presents, or you could get empty boxes and turn them into decoy presents. You can even get some festive cat wrapping paper to put on these decorative presents. Fill the boxes with something heavy so your cat can't move them, and then wrap them, skipping any bows or other temptations for the cat. I would also probably write on the package that they're not real presents, or you'll have a few very disappointed family members when they open their present and it's actually a bunch of old textbooks or rocks. Thank you, Poutine, for being so helpful. These decoy presents should go all the way around the tree and be positioned so that your cat can't easily sneak past them. Remember, cats can get into the spaces if their head can fit through the box, or through the spaces, so strategize the placement of the boxes. Poutine, you are so distracting. Thank you for being helpful. He is my Christmas present. A more adorable and fun strategy, though, is turning the bottom of the tree into a festive hideout for the cat. The easiest way to accomplish this is with a round cat tunnel that has an open center. Think something shaped like a donut that you can place around the trunk of the tree. This not only... Hello, Poutine. Oh my god, you are so helpful. Thank you, Poutine. This not only prevents your cat from getting to the trunk, but now the tree serves a different purpose for them. It's a cozy retreat so that they can settle in for a long winter's nap. Plus, let's be real here, your cats are the real gifts. Basically, you're just placing your own gift under the tree. You could also use a U-shaped tunnel to partially block off the tree trunk, though you may need to combine this with strategy 1 and create some fake gifts to fully block off the trunk so your cat can't climb it. Because we're all about options around here, and that's not all you can try, why not put a festive cat hut under the tree? You can also make your own using a cardboard box that you wrap all but one side of it and leave it open. A cozy blanket will give your cat somewhere to curl up and not be able to climb the tree. It serves a couple of purposes. I mean, if you really want to get creative too, you could even create a little manger with your cat as the center of it. Can you imagine how cute they would be curled up next to a teeny tiny little sheep and a shepherd? The point of all this is that you physically block the cat from being able to climb the tree. This is more reliable than deterrence, and it won't cause them more stress. If anything, most cats will enjoy the new places to lounge. What a great Christmas gift for them. Now, let's say that you've tried all of that and it hasn't worked. Remember, you have to have realistic expectations that you are bringing something that cats would naturally climb into your home, and this is a totally normal behavior. It's a little bit unrealistic to expect the cat to just not do it, and it's not fair to the cat to cause them more stress in order to prevent them from doing something that's not exactly surprising. You may want to try shifting strategies towards adjusting the tree itself. For example, keep the tree in a different room. I know that that sounds really simplistic, but that is the best way that you can prevent the cat from getting up there. If they don't have access to the room, there's no way they can climb the tree and knock it over. A similar strategy may be a compromise. If there's a specific room you want a tree in, put the tree outside. This won't work in every home, but if you got like a spruce top and put some lights on it, it can easily fit on a balcony. And then you can still have the tree in that room, but it's outside so your cat can't access it. Plus, this looks a lot more festive than putting a bunch of gates around the tree, or covering your tree in tinfoil, which just does not look good. If you really want a tree in a particular room, consider a small tree in a location the cat can't get to. This is actually what I do, is I just use a smaller tree. Actually, I have multiple smaller trees, which no one says that you only have to have one Christmas tree. You can have a whole bunch of them. You can always place them on a bookshelf or a dresser or somewhere that your cat can't easily get to. Even better, get your cats a Christmas tree. Yeah, that's right, a cat Christmas tree. These are cat trees that look like Christmas trees. Heck, if you're feeling really creative, you can even get a green cat tree and turn it into a Christmas tree by decorating it using unbreakable cat-safe decorations. And please, please, please tag me and share if you do this, because I want to see what creative cat-friendly solutions you come up with. The biggest thing you can do besides environmental modification, because that's not the only strategy, is don't let your cat become bored. Cats need mental stimulation, and they can't be expected to just sit around doing nothing all day, especially when, again, you are bringing in a large, tempting tree. Many unwanted behaviors in cats result from boredom. If you aren't already playing with your cats daily, and I'm talking actively playing with your cat with like a wand toy, not just having a bunch of toys sitting around. Start there. Daily play sessions are necessary for cats. Contrary to the myth that cats are really easy pets that you can just kind of set them up and they do nothing, cats need a lot of stimulation and active play with us. Clicker training, food puzzles, scent work, the list honestly goes on. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with your cat. Doing this regularly will prevent behavior concerns year-round, but this time of year, it becomes especially important. Ultimately though, having cats means adjusting our homes and our lives to allow them to live their best lives, and for us to live in harmony with our cats. That may mean a Christmas tree that looks different than what you'd expect, but that's part of having cats. We can't expect them to not behave like cats. That just is not a realistic expectation. That doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the holidays, especially traditions like having trees that mean a lot of things to us. It just means that we may need to try creating new different Christmas traditions, like assembling the Christmas tree, cat tree, and decking the outdoor halls rather than the indoor halls with holly. If you have really meaningful ornaments that you want to display, you can always get ornament displays. There are some that even look like cats with Santa hats on them. It's not just compromise though. You get something out of this. One of my favorite traditions with my cats has been creating holiday ornaments with their paw prints and their fur. I've got blogs with written instructions, so I'll post links to those in the description if you're feeling crafty. I get the benefits of having these special ornaments for my cats, including my cat Zoloft, who is no longer here, and I miss a lot, especially this time of year. Whatever you give up, you'll be getting something back in return that is so valuable and can't be replaced. Not even Santa can beat the gift of the love from a cat. Happy holidays from Poutine, Prozac, and I.